9 creators make an entire map without communicating at all. I give the first builder a topic to create. He has 1 hour to build, and then we give it to the next builder who has another hour to build. We do that with each builder. What the topic was is very different than what we end up with. I can't even believe what I'm looking at. Our first builder is going to be Squatting Dog. He's an insane builder. We discussed this together, and what we want to build is Las Vegas. I actually lived in Las Vegas for a couple of years, and there's some insane buildings there. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready, dude. I'm really excited.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Okay, so Las Vegas has this massive structure called the Sphere. It's like an LED ball, and they can put whatever they want, and it's kind of creepy, it's kind of cool, but you can't miss it now if you're going to Las Vegas. So I'm gonna build this, but how it looks when there's an LED screen on it and how it looks actually is gonna be completely different. So hopefully the person that's after me will be able to, you know, figure it out. So the ball is massive, which, like, I'm done. The Sphere's done. We did it. We're gonna actually get a little bit more technical with it than this. It would also be cool if we could do the interior of it. Imagine how cool that would be.
You know, I thought Squatting Dog was mostly just gonna import stuff for this build, but he actually modeled the entire sphere, the exterior and the interior. He did an insane job on this. But at this point, he ran out of time. We had to bring in our next creator. Our next builder is Maestro Shark. What do you think of what you got to work with here?
I mean, the only thing that comes to my mind is the Epcot ball. Oh wait, what if it's the Las Vegas sphere?
Okay. This is interesting.
I think that's what I'm going with.
Got an hour to build. I can't wait to see what you do with this.
Like I said, I think this is the Las Vegas sphere. The one big thing about the Las Vegas sphere is the light up on the outside. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I should do the lights, right? Like, that's the most iconic thing.
Maestro Shark used his time very effectively, making a completely custom material for the exterior of the sphere.
Like, that looks cool, right? It's not just me.
He added in some terrain and even added some chairs for the interior of the auditorium. Did quite a bit in 1 hour.
I think that looks good. I guess I will check in changes. Good luck to the next contestant.
Our next builder is Tom Grinch, who's an insane new UEFN builder. What do you think of what we got here so far?
If I had to guess what it is, it's related to that giant Las Vegas sphere that's going around everywhere on Twitter. Okay, someone's having fun with these distortion materials and things like that. That's awesome.
Well, I'm curious to see what you're gonna do with this. You got 1 full hour to do whatever you want to this map.
So we've got this huge globe that is broken up into a lot of different pieces. I kind of had this idea that I think it'd be really cool to kind of wrap a spiral track around it.
Now, Tom did something interesting. He used the program Maya to make this whole asset, and then he imported that into UEFN. There's so many tools that you can do to build what you need, and Tom used it really well.
Here, just to do kind of an overview of what I was able to get done, I made kind of this cool spiral, added this kind of texture to it where kind of getting this pulsating feel to it. Kind of feels like waves almost when I put it on. And so I decided to change the outside of the sphere to that same blue texture. I kind of want to figure out, I wish I had time to make it brighter or bluer, but for now that's what's just gonna have to be, along with kind of couple decorations to add with the submarine. It's just getting a very kind of fishbowl kind of feel, and so hopefully the next person kind of gets that same kind of thought.
Okay, we got our next builder in here. It's Reinhardt. Any guesses on what you think it is?
If I had to guess, it's looking like the dome in Las Vegas or some kind of like giant virtual reality or movie theater type situation.
Well, this map is yours now for the next hour. You can do anything you want to it. So Reinhardt went crazy with this, and he made quite a few changes to the surrounding of the sphere in the middle.
All right, you guys, here's my update. I added the city in the background, and this whole spiral thing got me thinking about making a little race, kind of a driftboard race thing. So wanted to make it optional in case that wasn't the main focus, but there's a little teleport and some game mechanics here. There's my additions, you guys. Hope you like them.
Our next builder here is Roji. Well, I'm curious what your thoughts are on the build so far.
I was flying around a little bit and was very confused. I saw some form of maybe racing. There's roads, there's this giant sphere.
This now is your map to do with it as you will.
Definitely kind of a noob when it comes to UEFN. I've kind of just gotten into it, so this should be interesting.
UEFN isn't the easiest tool, but I love seeing Roji getting into this and really putting his mark on the map.
So I guess looking back, this was all grassy, hilly terrain, and it didn't seem like that made sense. So I did change all that, added the buildings, and I adjusted it so it was more nighttime and looked a little more Vegas-y.
Okay, we've got Endo Worlds here, who's gonna be our next builder. It's definitely changed a lot since the last time we've seen this. What do you think of this build so far, Endo?
I don't quite sure what are they trying to do here.
Okay, I can't wait to see what you do, man. It's gonna be fun.
I think I'll start from making a clear path and move it on the most obvious place here. It's of course the top of the sphere. I think it's nice, it will not confuse any player here.
At this point in the build, I think this is where things kind of get a little crazy. I love that Endo Worlds adds a Godzilla into this and even created a custom animation so that it would dance and look wild.
Yeah. Godzilla's flares around and you will just drive around and find much more Godzillas around. Oh, it's no collision here. Okay, that's not my problem.
Oh my gosh, this is looking so different. But we've got Digital Onslaught here, who's our next builder. What do you think of what's going on here?
A lot to say, to be honest. We could sit here all day and talk about it.
Okay, so good luck.
Definitely a lot to take in. I don't even know where to start. Like, look at this thing. I'm just gonna start cleaning things up.
He didn't just clean up. He added a fence, threw in a really cool sky dome, and even added a crazy battle between tanks and a mech. But this may be my favorite addition.
So here's what I did. I made the mech hugging this big like sphere thing. I was actually planning to make it like fight the Godzillas, but I said nah, it'd be better to have it like hugging this, and I'm planning on adding like hearts above it and stuff. So.
Oh my gosh, guys, this map is just getting out of control. I don't even know what to say about this, but that's not my problem right now. That's Dynamite Dan's problem. He's our next builder. What do you think is going on here?
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't either. Good luck. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't even know what I would do here. I think
I don't know.
Yeah,
either.
I don't know.
So right now I'm just gonna try to make this look a little bit more like organic and natural. Maybe like an overrun, foresty sort of city. Because I feel like most of this map is kind of flat on the outside. So I want to give it some hills, some mountains, some forests. Just see how much of that I can do in this time limit. I might add some water too.
Now, one thing I love about Dan here is he didn't just use UEFN. He jumped into the creative tools and built that way as well. I'm very similar. I kind of build hybrid.
Alright guys, so that's about all my time. Hopefully these changes are good. I'm really excited to see what the next person does.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what's happening here anymore. We've got Ian here. He's going to see what he can do with this hour of his. What do you think of what's going on?
This is crazy. I don't know how long I can look at this without having to like look away, because this is incredible.
Good luck for the next hour. So Ian actually did quite a bit. He's actually a teacher of UEFN and knows a lot about it, and he cleaned up so much and even added some really cool things.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed what we've been able to actually pull off in here. This is actually really cool. I don't get handed things that are this out of whack very often, but it's working. We got a couple things. I only had to move a few things out. I'm actually kind of curious to know what the first word is that actually got sent off on this.
Well, the first word was Vegas, and well, we got some crazy stuff here. This isn't a bad version of what Las Vegas Fortnite might look like. I'm actually really impressed with how the sphere turned out. These ramps are super cool that go all the way up. I actually love Mecha Team Leader here hugging the sphere. And this experience when you first load in of seeing the dancing Godzilla, I mean, there are tons of Godzillas all around. Then you've also got the like flying ships in the background, the really cool sky dome, and the surrounding city actually looks so legit. Then even when you're down here running around, it feels a lot better. I mean, we could throw some guns in here and have a crazy free-for-all. I love the new building over here in the distance, and you even have some that are like flying around. Here's the really cool tank battle against the mech. I mean, look at this mech. This mech is so hilarious. I love the trees, and the terrain actually turned out great. I actually haven't looked inside for a while. Let's see what people did. Oh, look, we have our audience of llamas. That's hilarious. Oh, but look. Oh, I didn't see the stage over here. I love the monitors. And then you can actually come up on the stage and see what's going on. Oh, that is so cool. We got the duck, got the peely speakers. Wait, what is this rift? Where does this rift go? Oh, we're up on the track now. This is what happens when you don't communicate. I kind of love it.